That'll be a death that'll be worth it. But yeah, these guys, if I could freeze kill them, it would be much, much better for me. Only because then the shamans can't bring them back. If I bring another shaman down here later, we'll have the same problem. Eliza's in a bad spot over there. Yeah, stay with me. I will try to get a decoy. Jesus. Something's hitting me pretty fucking hard, and I think it's the fire. Honestly. I'm not sure where Eliza is, but I think she's okay for the moment. Yeah, you two stand together, so then I can, like, hit you. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Eliza, work on that one that's behind me. She's using, like, a mixture of normal arrows and fire arrows, I noticed. Which is kind of good. If the fallen behind me can just stay distracted long enough... Nope, somebody's starting to res. Come on. I'm in a really bad spot in this corner. Oh, Jesus. Ah, fucking Eliza. You're not supposed to die. Let's get a new Valkyrie in there. New decoy. You're kind of like on the outside here. I could probably actually hit you. Come on. One less. One less. Alright. We've got both of you here and I can reach you with the spear. Okay, no shamans. Now I can get rid of this pack. Give me that. Oh man. This is going better than last fortnight. As terrible as it looks like. Yeah, I know there's no mana. As bad as this looks, it's still better than last fortnight. Because like, last time, I just had like this absolutely massive cluster of fallen. And several shamans. And I couldn't separate them. And every time I tried to run backwards, because I only just entered this area originally. Right, so every time I tried to run backwards, I just ran back into more and more enemies. I couldn't bring them back into like the previous area, because it just kind of wasn't working like that. But this looks like most of this lower area has been cleared out before I probably run all the way around there. Let's try to take out this top area. I've got this like little area around here I can come down to, and in there's not safe, but I can run around in here a little bit. So hopefully if there's a shaman up here I can attract them downwards. I can hear somebody. Got some arrows. What am I hearing? Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm not worried about you lot. As hard as you guys hit, you kind of will play with the decoy and I can work with that. This is somewhat manageable, just extremely micro heavy. And mobs that refuse to target decoys don't help. Yeah, but I haven't really walked into like a bad area yet. That's the thing. Like so far I've only walked into like a couple of like good areas for hell. Like you wait until I actually walk into like a cluster area or like a boss or something, then shit starts getting like wild. Yeah, having 3 times the enemies would make it hellish. And it's not even that. So like normal does have less enemies. Hell does increase, Nightmare increases the enemies. Hell takes them up to being more like champions and stuff. So when you're fighting an enemy, this area, there's a lot of fallen, which means there's a few shaman. Like this guy's a special. This guy was a pain in the ass to kill last time. Hold on, let me get around you guys and see what he says he is. He's a demon, magic resistant, fire enchanted, cold enchanted, and I can't see what the last one is. Extra strong. So yeah, he was a pain in the ass to kill. Every time I summon something, they scatter. I love it. Okay, you lot want to come with me. Because if you follow me away from the shamans, like my Valkyrie too, she can come over here. Right? Is the shamans have to either walk over and resurrect you, or we can kill you where we are. Like the shamans may walk over. But yeah, Bishbosh is a bit of an issue. But it's his champion shamans that are a bigger problem, because I'll go through so much arrows and so much mana trying to kill them. Like, killing these guys so close by, he might resurrect them later. I've got extra XP on for the moment, though, because of this scroll above my head. But you... The problem is, if you hit me, you do hit me, the fire is so fucking strong, mate. Yeah, take a Valkyrie. You play with her, I'll play with this one. Now fuck off, mate. seriously, the one that's behind me is a bit of a problem. And the more we push upwards, the more of them there's going to be. Come with me. Come down here. I know you girls will follow me. Thank you. They'll follow me this whole way. They'll just run, which is great. Because I can bring them away from there. There'll also be like big Yeti things as well. They're not as much of an issue because they'll play with decoys. But whatever doesn't play with the decoys is a legit issue. Okay, I think she's dead. That one is also dead. Get past you. I don't have a lot of health, so if I could just bring you lot down here. Okay, come on, keep coming down. That's right, if I don't have to summon my Valkyrie down here, it's great. Alright, I think that you lot might be far enough away from your shaman that I can slowly kill you off. There's a bigger problem that I've got is that my Valkyrie will also walk off into big groups. And these guys will run back to their shamans into like the areas that they're supposed to be. The shamans will also like follow me. So then they'll start resurrecting them. There's not much point killing these guys unless I can kind of guarantee they don't get resurrected. So if I start seeing something get resurrected, a shaman's got too close. Spreading them out across like a long area isn't great either, because essentially what happens is as I move further and further back, more and more shamans can like resurrect stuff in the area. But I do try to kill everything, so having this monster flee is legitimately actually a bit of an issue. Yeah, that's the decoy. Because while you guys are attacking my decoy, my Valkyrie can hit you. One of them ran off and I don't think he died. So we'll see how we go with this. This is a non-stop shaman screaming. What am I overburdened with? Oh yeah, hold up. Alright, chuck that in there. I don't want to... We don't have Kane yet, so he's not going to lecture me on having picked that up, but still. Alright, hold on. Let me in here. Between... Oops, wrong thing. No. Don't hit me, mate. Don't hit me. I'm trying to fucking swap over my weapon. There you go. Perfect. I'll just stab you casually from behind. You won't even know what's going on. Be awesome. And when my Valkyrie's done with one of those two, she might be able to walk over here too. I feel like Eliza's going to be dead a lot through hell. Like, unless I can get better gear, and I can at least give her my slightly better gear. Like, it's not good stuff. And I'm also freezing a good number of these guys too on death, if you notice. Like, I'm doing poison damage and frost damage, but the ones that are dying to frost, they're the ones that are staying dead. They shatter. It's fantastic. No. There we go. I thought you two might come back eventually. Back at you. We'll get this guy dead. He's at a distance. Back here, mate. Come on, freeze. Freeze dead. I was gonna say freeze dried. Like, I don't want my demons freeze dried. Not really. Alright, I got more health for this. I don't have more mana, but we'll see. Oh, man. That's it. Shift left click. Alright. It's been a while since I played, so it's been a fortnight. I love how one fortnight is like the maximum amount of time for me to forget how to do anything in any game. I love it. Alright, you guys can play with that if you want to. If you won't, come further down here. My Valkyrie has stopped one, but that's fine. They may continue to come down here, maybe. This is, as I said, still a lot better than what was happening last time. Because last time I walked in and there was like a cluster of like several shamans at the door. And then I accidentally merged them with this group up the top. And there was like hunters and yetis and all sorts of stuff around the place. Back here, mate. Fucking die. There you go. He's like trying to flee. I do so much more damage with the staff. I also wasted my health, unfortunately. Yeah, you flee. He'll be back. Or we'll, The double flee is a bit of a problem, because I kind of got to get in front of these bastards and then hit them. Try to, like, redirect them back. I'm back at you. I don't know where you're going. Oh, for God's sake. Also, my weapon takes a bit to swap over. I'm not sure what that's about, but it's a thing. I kind of need you to just stop running away. I do love that when I hit them, I also have knockback, so I send them flying, which is great at times. Except for the fact that I send them fucking halfway across the fucking map. Like, look how far down we are now. This is exactly what was happening with the shamans that time. So, I'd hit one, they'd send me halfway across the map. I come back to, like, kill them. Finally. Rancid gas. Nice. Okay, let's go see if we can take on Bish Bosh. I'm not entirely certain that I've reduced enough of his people, but if I could just pull a few more away. I can't really pull him down here because he's got all of his fucking body corpses down here. Yeah, come on, keep coming over to me. You both her. There's 2, 3, 4. Let's bring his over. We're pretty close. Yeah, this is working. I mean, if they weren't all immune to fire, I do wonder if hell is just automatically just immune to fire, or if it's like, if it chooses whatever type I'm using, because I can't use ice or cold until after I've like basically finished hell. So it's a little bit of a issue for me that everybody's immune to fire. Demon minion. I mean, my stuff should work a bit against demons. Not gonna work as well as the hammer I used to have. I used to have a really good hammer and shield, and I sold it because I'm like, I won't sell it otherwise. I'll hold on to it because it's half decent. But the power leveling sort of thing I've got is like, it just has to be stronger than... It has to be stronger than what I was previously using. Oh, thank God it froze. My Valkyrie also seems to be able to freeze some things. I also saw one of these guys ran off out here. There you are. Hi. There could be one more down that way, but I'm not sure. I'll get this guy dead anyway. Oh man. Don't run off, mate. It's like, I can't hit you if you keep fucking running. I have to literally get in front of him. Turn around and walk straight into Valkyrie. I love it. Alright, you're dead. Where's the other guy? Where did they go? There you are. Alright. Oh, Jesus. The hell was that? It's like 1/3 my life. Mind you, it would be great when I can eventually get like decent armor and stuff. But like, I get the feeling I'd need to go back and like nearly clear like the entire fucking area before going into Loot Lane, honestly. Like, when I get up to the, what is it? When I get up to the Blood Raven, it's gonna be, like, fucking awful. Welcome in, Idiot Slayer. That looked like a crit. No, the crit was the 400 hit that somebody did on me earlier and basically just one hit my entire life. So, yeah. I'm doing a nostalgia playthrough. I'm making the exact same character I made when I was 12 in my first Diablo 2 game. Since this is Resurrected, this is my first playthrough on Resurrected. And, it has really fucking been difficult because of the way that I started out my character when I was 12. But, I'm getting there. We are slowly clearing this. Any chance to get an example of this real freaking swearing mild dirty humor? Yeah, you can say fuck and shit contextually as long as you're not like swearing at somebody. As for mild dirty humor, I don't really want to see any dirty humor, except like occasionally I say stuff that's a little bit sus. So it's more so like a warning to let you know that I'll occasionally say something that's sus, but I'd prefer nobody like makes any like lewd or weird comments and stuff. Big shizzle sus among us. Yeah. Yeah, so that's basically, like, you can say fuck and shit and whatever, as long as you're not, like, swearing at someone. Like, it's more of, like, a expression, because, like, I'm Australian, so obviously, like, I'm gonna swear. Seems to be an explanation. No worries. Nobody normally asks, so I appreciate that, you know. This Bish Bosh, I'm doing so much better now that I've got rid of most of his minions. If his minion behind me could just, like, casually just kind of fuck off, that'd be great. But he's slowly taking out my Valkyrie too. I just need... I'll tell you what. I don't think you're gonna... Oh, wrong one. I don't think you're gonna play with the... you two. I was gonna say, I don't think they're gonna play with the decoy, but I was gonna throw down a decoy and hope that it helped. Oh man, Shbosh classic. Yeah, no, I fought him a fortnight ago. I had a week off streaming last week, right? And so I technically fought him last time I played. And I had like 3 other champion shamans in this area, plus I had obviously the Dark Hunters and obviously like the Gargantuan Beasts and everything rolling in here, and it was just next to impossible to kill him because he's immune to fire and I'm locked to fire, so it's the best I can do except for maybe getting my spear out, and then I kind of have to hope that he doesn't hit me or like that. Hold on, get rid of that. Yeah, so I'm a little bit limited. I'm gonna need to go back and get some health. I'm out of my health supplies. But that's fine. Anything that follows me can come over here. And we'll see. I'm used to being family friendly for other streams, so I mostly stay. Let's just stay to what don't slip up in other streams. That's fair. Like it's a good thing if like you try to like be mindful of other people's streams and stuff. Like I'm not family friendly just because like I'm not here to entertain children. I'm gonna swear and I'm gonna say stuff occasionally that's a little bit questionable. And I'm not responsible for the actions of like people that don't like monitor what their kids are watching, you know? So I prefer my community to be like 18 plus, preferably. Obviously in the event where somebody's not over 18, as they can at least be fucking mature, like that's fine. But if they can't, like it's not going to take long to get like kicked, you know? That's generally how it goes. Playing with Terror Zones and Sunder Charm might help you when you need help. I'm not doing any of the Terror Zones or anything like that. Like they happen. Like it's annoying that like I can't just not have those things like turn up and shit. But yeah, I have like I'll show you my charms and shit. Hold on. So I'm with the nostalgia playthrough. I can only use the one panel of personal stash, right? So I can't use any of these. I have a lot of charms. They're mostly to give me like the slightest little assistance when I'm fighting against bosses. I'll fill up my inventory with charms. I'm slowly acquiring full rejuvenations and stuff. I've got a spare kit of armor and stuff, which I'd prefer not to have, but I need it because I die a lot. But my hand-me-down armor generally goes on to Eliza, my helper. Hello. I don't have enough money to get her yet, but she's from the original normal rogue encampment. She's my first she's my first rogue that they gave me, so she's going all the way through hell and stuff, which is kind of fun. She's got my hand-me-down, so she's terribly weak. I'm already pretty weak because OCD 12-year-old me had basically this fucking Amazon called Kelly that was essentially just... My OCD worked like this. You get 5 points in Diablo and there's 4 slots. So I'd put 4 down and then I'd put 1 into the extra slot each time I got, a level. Right, so it took us a long time before we could even use a lot of the stuff that is useful for me. And the stuff that I've got is really limited by these stats. So a lot of my money I had to spend gambling with like Geed and stuff like that to try to get like a half decent armor or weapon. I'm not doing any of like the whole rune word stuff. I understand this has like some runes and some gems and jewels and shit in it. It's not making anything specific. It's just the things that those specific gems and shit did. I added to it because they'll actually benefit me. So it's been really crazy because like even my skill tree and stuff. So as you can see, obviously as like, what level am I? I'm level 68. I should obviously have like better stats and stuff like this. But yeah, essentially I'm gonna put a point into all of these until they're all 6. And then once they're all 6, I can put a 8th point into my immolation arrow. And then because 12-year-old me didn't understand how this worked, like I've also then got to put 2 points into this instead of just benefiting just this. So then, yeah, I'm only going to be like a level 8 immolation arrow by the time I'm probably fighting Diablo or Baal you know, so if you're making a 12-year-old character, then no Sonder Charm. Look, I can't use any rune words. I can't use anything that's gonna like super buff my character. Like, essentially, like, the game has been trying to give me some cop-outs. I don't think I've got anything on me, but there was a lot of things where I'm getting a lot of like enhanced defense, and that's fine. But the ones that are reduce like needs or something like that, I'm not taking those because I'm getting a lot of those as magical items, and the stuff that I've got is like pitiful, right? So like this is mostly what's buffing my attack rating, is like the 102 to attack rating on this one ring, stuff like that. So it's all like the things that worked for this character is not going to work for like a generic, decently statted out character, is the best way I can kind of put it. I don't know if I got more health. I want a little bit more in my inventory if I can, you know. So that we can thank your 12-year-old self. Yeah, look, it makes it interesting. I've said this a few times before, across like the entire time I've been playing this, but like I could make like a half decent character, or I could have some fun and make like a character that's like legitimately the same as what I originally had. And this is pretty fun because it's fucking difficult as hell. Maybe Frozen from Raven is good. Yeah, look, I'm more worried about her electricity because like my fire and my lightning resistance is absolutely dog shit. And this was good in Nightmare, and then I came to Hell and everything's like -80, so I'm lucky that I've even got any resistance, but I'm struggling. We're getting there though. I accidentally clicked the reset. Yeah, no, I did that on, I think, Nightmare? Really early in Nightmare I did it by accident, and I'm trying not to. I took a screenshot last fortnight of my stats and skills and stuff, so if I accidentally do it, I should be able to like replace it pretty easily. But yeah, I wish that they had the ability like inside somewhere else so I don't accidentally just click on it, you know? But, you know, it is where it is. And I'm glad that it just stays on Akira too. Because, like, if it didn't, or Akara, sorry. If it didn't stay on just her, I'd do it everywhere. Because, like, I've definitely done that, like, once I've completed the game. You, mate. You and me. Hold on, if I can get away from your helper. There we go. You and me can stand here and I can stab you and you can attack my decoy. Valkyrie can keep them off and let's go for fucking gold with this. My decoy can help stay alive for like a few minutes. We're getting there. This is the only thing I can do that's not fire, is have an alternate weapon that doesn't do fire. It's gotta be like a spear, a scythe, or I can't fucking remember what the third one is off the top of my head right now. Yeah. Now we're gonna get him. Nice. Fucking hell, he hurts, so. Yeah, pretty classic, easy misclick game. Yeah, well the thing is, like, it's like the longest fucking sentence when you go and talk to Akara, right? So it kind of stands out. Your eyes just automatically get drawn to it. Like, I think it's intentional, right? Like, I'm sure that it's supposed to help for anybody that has, like, genuinely, like, statted their character and stuff, right? It gives you a chance to kind of, like, replenish it once you're in Nightmare and Hell, so that then it can actually be decent. However, what I'm doing to my character is purposely not decent, so like to reset her back to what I need it to be, like the occasional screenshot to log what I'm doing with her isn't a bad thing. You told yourself didn't take, is that one of the lightning jab attacks? Nah, I only ever got the, give me a sec, my Valkyrie should be okay with this pair, but with the javelin, I got the jab, and then I very quickly moved over to bows because I like bows. And I never went to crossbows because I like bows. So we can't use crossbows even if they're great. We've had like one incredible crossbow. I've had a really good bow, and I've just not been able to keep them because I can't use them. Like, we got one from Nightmare. Oh, I'm gonna need to lead you guys away from here. I got a really, really super great crossbow when I fucking finished Baal. and I couldn't keep it and I couldn't use it, and it was so substantially more powerful, and it was almost like upsetting because I'm like, I know how powerful this thing is and I know how much it would help me actually play through, and I can't fucking use it because I can only use bows. There's times where like my previous like melee weapon was like a hammer and a shield, and it was good, it was strong, but I had to get rid of it because I knew that the way that I played when I was young, essentially if something has higher like two-hand damage or one-hand damage than what I'm using, I need to change to it, because that's what I did when I was young. So even if what I've got does like great damage to something else, I have to change. So it's really fucking difficult sometimes. Yeah, I hope you drop the Marvins? I can't pronounce it, but I understand what you mean. I've had a few people suggest, like, hopefully I come across like a couple of certain bows. I'm actually currently using, or I have somewhere, one of the ceremonial bows with the proper name or something. And I did use that previously, my original character, which was kind of cool. But I think I've had to already get rid of it, because obviously, like, I got better stuff. Oh yeah, the set gear. I have not got a good piece of set gear so far, at all. Not one. Every single thing I've got has been so crap, and I feel crap about it because, like, when I played through normal, I played through all of normal and I didn't find a single piece of set gear, right? And then I got into Nightmare and the set gear I was finding was, like, legitimately crap. And now I'm in Hell and I haven't found either, like, a good piece of set gear nor, like, just set gear in general. I haven't really come across anything good, you know? It's a thing to play through. What this? Yeah, technically. Like, it's something I guess you could say I've created myself, because, like, I'm literally just trying to recreate the character that I first had on Diablo 2 in Diablo 2 Resurrected. So it's not going to be like if somebody else tried to recreate their original character that they first played Diablo 2 with, it's not going to be the same as mine, because it's just whatever they played with originally, right? And my young brain of understanding and the lack of the internet to be able to just look up things and, like, look up sets and combinations and cube stuff, like, it just didn't exist back then, you know? So this is as best we get. Hey, a bow. Nice. It's a challenging run. Just themed yourself, personality for yourself. Yeah. I could probably do with some more arrows. I'm actually getting a lot of health and shit, which is finally great. I don't have to buy it for once. I've been wasting, like, so much money just buying health. Oh man. I could probably put the belt in there too, actually. I love my Valkyrie's just, like, up around the corner. She's, like, working hard, fucking fighting that thing, and I'm just, like, managing my inventory. It's fine. I also pick up everything. I also uncover the entire map. Go down all the dungeons. All the things, basically. So, yeah, I get a lot of, like, exploration across the map. Yes, you guys, it froze. So challenging runs are cool. Look, they're fun. All I could say is, like, if anybody ever wanted to try to stat their character like this, even if they didn't do all the rest of the stuff, I still think you'd find it pretty fucking challenging. Like, not gonna lie. Yeah, like, I'm in Hell now, and this is fucking hard. I have to stay so far back. Eliza has to either stay with me or stay dead. Like, I don't have enough money to constantly be buying her. I don't have surplus money to gamble to get better gear. Like, if I could get better gear, better armor, better weapons, I could do more damage, I could take more of a hit, I, you know, would survive a bit more. Eliza would get slightly better gear, she'd survive a little bit more. Like, it would get better. But we gotta get to a point where I'm not dying constantly from it. Because, like, last fortnight, this whole area... No, wrong button. Hold up. Thinking wrong fucking title. Get out of my face, mate. Yeah, thank you. Tab. Yeah, so this whole area here, I uncovered this last fortnight, but it took, like, ages, because I did all of Bloodmoor and the Demon Den thing. I did that, the Den of Evil, right? And that took me, like, basically 4 hours to get through all this. So I'm hoping to just clear out the Cold Plains and maybe get into the, what is it, the Stony Peaks or whatever the fuck it's called, and hopefully maybe get something in there. I'm not expecting to get up to Bloodraven tonight. going to take a while, because essentially once I clear out this area, I've got to find the waypoint in the next area, or otherwise I have to clear a path from this waypoint to that waypoint in case I die. It makes it fucking hard. Might do more damage with Javelin if you use Jab instead of normal attack. It's fine. I didn't use the attack when I was young, so I can't use it now. So, yeah, when I swap over, we've just got literally just normal attack. Normal attack and Valkyrie, that's all I ever had. So, I can genuinely tell you right now, any advice that you might think is going to assist me in this playthrough is not going to be useful because I probably can't use it. So, just letting you know that right now. Because, yeah, I don't know. There was also a suggestion to use like the teleportation staff at one point when I was dying in one area. Young me never would have known that that was a thing, so I can't use it. You know? So long as you're having fun. Look, I am. It has been seriously fun. It's been really satisfying when I do it eventually.